there. So today I'm going to talk about skincare. I thought the weather's not too nice out there, so it's a perfect day for a little bit of self-care, a little bit of pampering. I was also inspired by I'm suddenly running out of all my products. And also my good friend Katy, that I used to work in premium skincare years ago, who lives in New Zealand and I know follows me on social media, has asked me to talk about what skincare I use. So I'm just going to let you into what my skincare routine is. I'm sure a lot of you already sort of use all these tricks and tips. So my love affair with skincare started when I was really young, when I would go through these beautiful magazines. And as soon as I started to earn a wage, I always remember that every month I would treat myself to something. But then when I really sort of fell even more in love with all these products was when I actually did work in premium beauty. Obviously, I know that you can take care of your skin on the outside and it really does make a difference. But obviously, especially now that I'm in my 50s, I realize the difference that it makes of what you actually put in your body. You only have to go back to when you used to eat a load of chocolate and then you used to have breakouts to show that whatever you put in your body is going to show on your skin. And our skin is the biggest organ on our body, but also for most of us, our face is something that we're going to show always and every day. And the same goes with your hands, right? So even, you can cover a bad hair day, but your face is something that always shows. And I don't think that it's necessarily about looking young, but I always remember when I did work in premium beauty, a lady came to me and she said, I just look so tired all the time. I don't want to look tired because I don't feel tired. I feel full of life and whatever, but her face didn't reflect the way that she was feeling. So when I go to feeding the skin from the inside, the importance of it, especially as we age, because as we know, everything slows down. That's always as well with the skin. When you're older, you get a great tan and you think, your tan lasts for ages. And it's obviously because everything's not shedding as quickly as it does when you're young and you've always got that lovely fresh skin. Also, a good way to tell if you just pull the skin on your hand up and down, and if it stays up, you know that your collagen and elastin is really depleting there. So there are the signs that show. So it's really important to give your body all those things that it needs to help the elasticity of your skin, to help the plumpness. Vitamin C, goes without saying, will help collagen production, antioxidants and everything. But also what you do on the outside makes a difference. The most remarkable thing that I realized myself, as I say, I used to work in premium skincare. So this was my late 20s, early 30s before I had children. So I used to take advantage of all the great discounts. I used to have all this great skincare and it was all lovely. I loved it. But obviously when my children were born, that your priorities change. I thought, okay, Lona, it's time sort of, maybe, especially I had to pay them full, price for all these products. I wasn't working in that industry anymore. And I started just buying, your just brands off the shelf. So to begin with, the first few weeks, I really didn't notice a difference. But then what a difference I saw, the difference that it made in my skin. And that goes because obviously all the layers that comes through, it's usually what's been happening 4 to 6 weeks prior that then shows on the skin. So I did see that rapidly my skin did change. I have very dry skin. And as you can see, I do abuse the sun. I do like the sun. We all have our different vices or naughtiness, and mine is that I really do like the sun, but it makes me feel so much better. My body benefits from that vitamin D, and I kind of weigh up how it makes me feel to what it's doing to my skin. So going back to then, I started using cheaper brands, and then from then, when I realized the difference of the skin, whatever happened, I did make sure that I did have some good premium skincare sort of as part of my routine. And the way that I work is like, everybody that knows me knows I love everything to do with pampering. So obviously at Christmas time, my husband, my family get me lovely premium skincare. Then my birthday's in March, and that's around when Mother's Day is. I get my premium skincare. So it's every 3 months. So this is why now I've kind of run out sort of June time. I tend to sort of treat myself to something. And then usually September, when the weather again is going to change, we're going to go into the winter months, I get my premium skincare there. So you think, right, I've run out of products, like I've just said. But now I'm going to show you the products that I do have, and you'll go, Lona, what are you going on about? You've got so much skincare. And this is because I'm a firm believer that, our skin kind of, if you use the same thing all the time, it kind of plateaus. It's like anything. Also, our skin needs change as the seasons change, our environment, our stress levels, everything changes. And then I look at products and some go, oh, has vitamin C, has collagen, has elastin, has, I don't know, cherry oil or whatever. And I think, well, there's all these different things out there that obviously benefit your skin, that can do something for your skin. But there's not one product that has every single thing on it. And I want to benefit from all those things that are out there, right? Then when it comes to skincare, it's very personal to everybody. The textures that you like, the fragrance that you like, you may be sensitive as well. So out there, there's so many choices that you can make sure you get what's right for you. As I said, I've got very dry skin. So for me, it's about not only what I do on the inside, but as well like putting products on. So I'm going to start with the basics. So cleansing. So I separated all my product. So I'm running out of products, but here are all the cleansers that I've got at the moment. So depending on how my skin is, like I do love a wash because I wear lenses as well. I do like something that I can just wash everything off. But sometimes if my skin feels a little bit drier and that, I do like something that's going to as well nourish it a little bit. As well, I love these balms. You can get all these different balms and you put them on and they're almost like a mask as well. I've got this one here that's amazing. Where's this true balm here that my mum got me? It smells absolutely divine. And it's like a mask exfoliate, and you just put that all over. It makes it look very sort of oily, rub it all in, but it acts as a mask. And then I just sort of take that off with a hot cloth. Otherwise, as I say, I do like a wash, but I've got different ones. Like I've got this for when my skin is more oily. I've got this one for when my skin is more dry. I've got this one for when my skin is positive and more sensitive, sorry. So you think, gosh, you spend a fortune, but not really, because you would normally, if you have a set of products that you always have there, you spend whatever. I've just invested that I've got lots on the go, so it's the same amount because I only use them once, but I have lots of products on the go to meet my needs of how I'm feeling, or sometimes I want something that's quick, sometimes I've got more time, how my skin is. So then we go to toners. So I've got this lovely toner here, great as well. This is our one if you've got sensitive skin. And then I've got a cheaper one as well, because sometimes if I've put a product on that needs a lot of wiping off and that, so I use sort of just a cheapy one. It's a Boot Zone, it's called Glow, that's quite good. And then not every day, but then I have my exfoliators. Got this lovely one, these are really nice, gentle ones, smell great, sensitive skin. And then I've got this one that's a little bit more hard working when you really feel that you've got to get rid of all those dead skin cells. Also, I've got one of these and I quite like, it's quite nice. And it just, you can be watching TV or whatever and just, it's quite nice just to give it that lovely massage. Another thing, skincare, always make sure that you put it on your neck. But another thing I've noticed as we age, if you look here, this bit here gets a little bit dry and you start getting a little bit wrinkly here. So make sure you pay attention to your ears. And also, if you massage your ears, even with that leftover little bit of moisturizer, there's a lot of nerve endings there, which is great if you get headaches, and it is really relaxing. And it's great in the evening to relax you, or even in the day, in the morning to wake you up. So you've got your cleanser. Remember, go for whatever's going to fit into your lifestyle, whatever texture you like, whatever smell you like, whether you want water, whether they're all good. There's so many out there, but as well, mix them up. because your body, your face sometimes needs different things. So just let the results be your guide. And the minute that a product is not working for you, it doesn't mean that that product is no longer any good. It's not working for your needs right now, right? So then the next thing that I go on to are going to be things like your serums and your oils. So when I used to work in the cosmetic industry and skincare, when they explained why you'd have a serum, why you'd have an oil, and then the moisturizer, the way in training that was explained to me is that they're targeted to different layers of your skin. And obviously the way that these are produced can go deeper into the skin. So you do find that the more expensive skincare, the way that they have to do it, the molecules and whatever, that I don't really understand much, but obviously are going to be made smaller so that it can be more absorbed by the skin. So I do find that the cheaper brands, that they can, because you put them over your skin and they can instantly think, wow, I love this, it looks brilliant. But because it sits on the outside, after 4 to 6 weeks, your skin doesn't look that great. And because what's been happening then, the skin underneath hasn't been sort of feeding. So when you shed the skin cells, then the skin that comes through doesn't look that great. So although it's important to put something that makes it look lovely on the outside, you want something that's going to be going in a bit deeper. So when you start to shed skin cells, then that skin that comes through then glows and looks lovely as well. So again, you'll see I've got lots of oils, all different brands. Again, some I really like the way that they smell as well in the evening if you have problems sleeping, like something like this, if they've got like all aromatherapy oils. It's not only how it makes your skin look, at how it makes you feel. And if it makes you feel really relaxed and helps you sleep, your skin's going to look great in the morning, right? So all different ones. Again, I've got some that are more heavy and lighter ones, because depending, again, I could at one time of the year put one oil on and then I get a little breakout. But at a different time of the year, it just goes straight into my skin. So I've got my little oils on the go. Again, it's finding what suits your budget, what suits, as I say, the texture, the smells. It's really important that when you put something on, it gives you that lovely sense that you smell it. Also, any residue, always rub it in your hands. Always rub all over your hands. Don't waste a drop. So then here, I've got some serums as well. So again, these are just all high street ones. As I say, I've run out of all my premium stuff at the moment. Apart from that one, that I think is about £40 or something like that. But all the other ones, I don't know, £10, £15, but you can get them on offer. So I've got some serums as well. And I've got this vitamin C booster. This is a cheapie, but again, maybe put some pumps, put that over my neck. And this is another little booster. So again, I make my own little mixtures. You don't just have to settle for what comes there. Sometimes I put one thing on very thinly and then I add, or even around your skin that's different. Sometimes, above my lips, because my skin's dry, I find that's going more. And eye creams, gosh, I find it really hard at this time of my life to find the perfect eye cream, because we're all different. Some of us have got dark circles, some of us have got puffy eyes. My main concern, I've got a little bit of darkness, but I haven't got any concealer or anything on today. But mine are the fine lines here, because my skin's really dry. And as you can see, I'm really expressive in my face. I'm always smiling, I'm always moving and whatever. So I need things that are going to help me with those fine lines. So I've got a few on the go at the moment. I absolutely love this Lizard one. Not so much because it is nice and refreshing, but not because it's targeting the lines that I most want to. But it's got a little bit of colour. So as I said to you, I don't have any concealer. But what you can do, you just tap it there because it's got that little bit of colour. So if you don't like concealer, it just gives you a little bit of coverage as well if you've got a little bit of dark circles. But as I say, I'm desperate to find one that really addresses these lines here, because a lot of the tightening ones and firming ones, then when you laugh, it makes your lines seem even worse. So I've got this Boots Lift one. I've got this other one, L'Oreal one, as I say, around the eyes. And I pat different ones day or evening as well. I love these sprays as well, especially when it's been really hot. Lovely like cooling sprays that you can just put on top of your makeup, just put over your face after exercise. They're great. And here I've got these little patches, these eye masks. These I love as well, especially if you've had a bit of a heavy weekend, or again, you're feeling you just put one of those on, just leave those for 15 minutes. This is me out of skincare, right? But as I say, this is me out of all my more expensive ones. But I do like to use all the other ones in between. So I just mix it all up so I get the best of both worlds. So my moisturizers. At the moment, there was a great offer on, I'd never really tried the Nivea ones, but quite nice. As again, I get that feeling that the skin, it sits on the outside. It feels really nice. So I'm using that. I've got this one. It's coloured, so it's quite nice for when your skin looks really pale, or you want to give it, especially if you don't wear makeup, because it's got that little bit of tint, that rosy, it gives your skin. This one that's got collagen, that's really great in the evening. I slap it on, again, because it's not, unexpensive. It's really good. And then I've got a number 7 one for during the day there. Really important to have your SPF, especially if you don't wear foundation, because most of the foundations now do have SPF. So really on your day one. And that one I've got the Protect, that's actually specifically for sun, been using when it's been hotter weather. So you go Lona, I do have a lot, but I have nothing. It's terrible, isn't it, that I've run out of everything. But what I don't have are my key ones that work together with all of this. And then like a day like today, that you're having a bit of a pamper day, you can get these masks that are not expensive at all, and this moisture bomb. Again, they're lovely. Just put them over your face and they're going to give your skin a glow. Or something, this is a clay mask. Again, you can put that on the more oily areas of your skin. Then when I bought, because there was an offer on the Nivea stuff, I bought this Sleep-In Melting Mask. This is really nice actually, especially afterwards. It's sunny and the skin, I've been in the sun, sort of a dry skin, it just like soaks it in like that. I've got this lovely one here, 5-minute miracle mask. Again, a really good one. And again, I've got another Lizzle one here. These products here, these Glam Glow, they're only little, they are really good too. So as you can see, I've got a lot of products. So what I'm trying to say here is that you don't have to be just loyal to one brand, because there are so many brands out there that bring different things to the party. And experiment, try yourself and mix and match. Have your really good products as well, that you use those, but don't be afraid of using more high street products as well, because they are going to help. It's like, it's everything together, works together. And just find products that meet the needs of whatever's going on. Sometimes your skin feels dull, sometimes it feels more oily, sometimes it's getting breakouts or whatever. So yeah, so that is it, especially for you, Katie. As you can see, my skincare routine is not just one thing. I'm not scared to try. I try different things. I just go with my mood and what I'm in the mood for. And yeah, and that's what I do, just feed it from the inside. So I think if you do a little bit of everything together, it's like everything in life. It's like small little things all together add up to results. So if any of you know an absolute amazing eye cream, and I mean for lines, that's what I need for lines here, that doesn't then sort of feel tight or anything, yeah, put in the comments box any other products that you can share with other people that you've discovered, because they're changing all the time. There's so much out there. So don't be afraid to try. And yeah, look after your skin, because your face, for most of us, you'll be showing it daily. And it's not about looking younger. It's about looking healthy, about glowing. That your skin and your face represents how you're feeling inside. And most of you, if you've got to my age or more, you know that inside we still feel like we're in our 20s, and sometimes we wake up and our face says something else. So why not help yourself with all the products that are out there, but make sure as well that you feed it from the inside, because it doesn't matter what you put on the outside. It's from the inside that the magic is happening. So they've got to work as a team together. So I've gone on a long time today, but hey, if the weather's like this and you're indoors, you can be listening to it whilst you're putting a mask on and pampering. But take care of all your beautiful skin out there.